Hello, my fine furry friends, and welcome back for another week with me and you and us and we. Anyway, have you drank your water? Have you taken your vitamins? How much sleep did you get last night? Drop in the comments. Let me know. We're engaging. We're locked in. I'm gonna put mine up there too. Welcome back. It is week 3 of Saved by a Song, and as you go get that water, because you need that. As you go get that water, we're gonna start talking about some of the songs. Well, I'll wait till you come back to tell you what songs these are. In a second. Hey, that song, right? Hadn't you had enough time to grab that water, right? Better been. Now, these songs here. These songs here are the songs that changed how I saw myself. Yeah. And the past 2 weeks have been a little strong. But these ones made me acknowledge that more was better. Inattainable. Impossible. Right? So if we're doing a little time travel, we're in 2024 at this point. And y'all, this first song literally starts with falling in love with who I am. It may be hard to understand. Like, what? For a song to already come in, falling in love with who I am, and I'm talking about "Hello" by Akila. She's a Toronto-based R&B artist. She'll be on the playlist down below, so it's fine. But well, in the captions, but it's fine. That song, y'all, is just. She also has a good song called "Bloom." She has an edit with the Paris, I think Philharmonic or something like that. Or Paris Harmonic, some beautiful Parisian orchestras behind her. Go listen to that too. But y'all, that song, "Hello," it just, y'all, it's just so peaceful. And it's so calming and it's so bright and it's so light. And it really will make you want to meet you. Because you're healing. And you're meeting the new version of you every day, every situation. And to wake up every day and just tell her hello. Ask her how she was doing. Ask her if she was all right. I don't know, it made me feel like an area and like everything really was going to be okay. So just a little something slight to start off with. It's "Hello" by Akila. Go listen to it in the playlist below. Another song, I told y'all before, don't get on my head about soundtracks. Caveat: is Prince of Egypt not the best song in the best like animated movies ever? If it's not, argue with your mama. If you say it's not, argue with your mama, because yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But in there, Brian Stokes sings a song "Through Heaven's Eyes," and for all the kids who's ever watched it in school or at church or at your grandma's house or your cousin's house or whatever, wherever you watched it, y'all know this song because this is a song that goes like I la 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 la, and it's like the song that Moses marries Zipporah and like all these things happen, right? One of the main things, because this was also when I started being jobless, one of the main things that struck me in this song is one of the things says, if a man loses everything he owns, has he truly lost his worth? Or is it the beginning to a new and brighter birth? Right? And then another part is something about dancing. You must learn to join the dance. But this song truly, like, it made me see that all the things that I had been going through, because at this point, lost grandma, lost relationship, had abuse in that relationship, had a high risk pregnancy, been out of, basically can't be in a home anymore, lost my car, um, lost friendships at this point, horrible relationship with my mother, like depression on 20 million all the time, constantly having those type of thoughts. This song made me feel like it was light, and I wasn't broken, and I wasn't wrong, and I wasn't this thing that touches something and it destroys. I wasn't this plague, this cancer of a person. I had just hit rock bottom, and there was nowhere else to go but up. And this was where this playlist really started to make me shift. These songs started to make me shift my thought process about myself and what I was willing to allow, and what was okay, no matter what, like what actually was okay, and how I wanted my life to be, and how I wanted to get up every day and determine what that life was going to look like. And it just gave me the strength to say, like, you know what, today may be brown, but brown is beautiful. Today may be blue, blue is beautiful. Today may be yellow, but yellow is beautiful. And no matter what color of the tapestry that I was that day, regardless, when it all got together, it was going to be beautiful. A beautiful work of art that nobody can change. I said this before. You are amazing stained glass that, when broken, makes a phenomenal, unique picture. Gorgeous, even picture. So this is the type of song that started to rework my mind about that. So I suggest you listen to it. I'm just saying, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Another song is Cycles by Jonathan McReynolds. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like this song, when I first heard it, just like I was in there. A lot of these songs in these past couple weeks have been like that, but not this one. When I first heard Cycles, I was kind of mad, right? Like, I was low key kind of mad because I was like, you not gonna read me like this. Like, it is not even a bad way. It was just like, you're not gonna read me like this. You're not going to put what is in my head. And sir, I don't know you. So it kind of goes back to week one, some of the week one songs. But sir, I don't know you. Get out of my head. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean that the enemy has cycles that he's putting us through? And we have to break the cycle. Like, what are you trying to say? I'm not trying to break the cycle bad enough? Like, what is that it? Like, I got so mad when I first heard it that I stopped listening to it. Like, I took it out of my library. But then one day I was talking to my sister. No stranger to the channel here. I was talking to my sister, and even she brought up, and she was like, hey, like, you're the one to break the cycle. You and your daughter aren't going to have the same relationship that you and your mom had. You're not going to have the same relationship with money that you and some of the people that you know have. You're not going to look at love through this hurt lens like people who've been through what you've been through have. You're going to break the cycle because you're strong enough to do it. And that's when it hit me what that song really was saying. And after that, I was like, damn. 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 Like, that's how I felt. Like, I was just like, I was stuck in this continuous, like, damn, that's crazy. Because I listened to the first part of the song so much and so heavily that I hadn't thought about the second part of the song, the second verse, nor had I thought about the ending and all of that. Went back, listened to the song, and I was like, damn. I couldn't take in all of this song because I was too hurt to listen to it. And I love songs like that. I love songs that once you listen to them the first time, and when you're able to come back in a different perspective, in a different light, and see the song not only in a different way, but in its entirety. Love those. You know, I love a good little message in a song. So I was just listening to that as well. Another one, again, do not get in these comments talking about my soundtrackness. I will preface this by saying I have never, nor will I ever watch The Notebook. I know. I know. Eat me up. It's fine. I will never, nor have I ever, watched The Notebook. I'm not doing it. But I can acknowledge when something is fucking phenomenal. Joy Woods is phenomenal. She sings a song on the Notebook musicals soundtrack, My Days. And if y'all don't remember this point in time, y'all are sleeping on the magic that is Joy Woods. Because my God, that woman's voice is just like in my mind, like Johnny Cash's. How along like a generation of people say that Johnny Cash's voice was just so distinct. To me, so is Joy Woods. Like whatever she sings, I'm here to listen to it. But in this song, In My Days, it talks about grabbing hold and owning your decisions in your day and where you want to be. And I know, like, a synopsis is a lady who, this is about Allie. She ends up having dementia or Alzheimer's. One of those. I'm not gonna sit here like I'm an expert because again I haven't seen it, but I can read. Um, but she ends up having that, and I believe in this point of the story, she's just saying she wants to be in control of her day. She wants to be in control of her decisions. She wants to be in control of her life, no matter how hard it's about to get. And she always wants to be and choose that. And when you're going through a point in time where you feel like you have nothing, are nothing, contribute nothing, you're being told these things as well by the people who are supposed to love you, then hearing that, hearing something like that is just so filling. Like it made me want to have it. Like it made me want to be able to reach out and touch the ownership of my day. And I'm telling y'all, that's these songs really did shift how I saw me and what I wanted. And if y'all do not remember, I told y'all this year is 2024. 2024 is when this podcast started. Because I wanted to own what was mine, my story, my pain, my ugliness, my beauty, my weirdness, my confusion, my horrible, my amazing. I wanted it to be mine. I wanted to hold on to it and give it how I wanted it to be given. Nobody can come out here and do what I do because I am me. This is my story and I can only tell it from my perspective and how I feel. No one saw those nights where I cried at night but God. And no one understands the strength it takes to grab that day. So this playlist, y'all not gonna get me crying on this internet. I know that. I know that. So we're gonna go on to the last song, which to me ties up everything, and it is Marvin Sapp. Thank you for it all. I had to get to a place where I thank God for everything I've been through from December 16th, 1992 at 7:30 p.m. Yes, I know what time I was born. Central Standard Time, Fort Hood, Texas, to literally right here, right now. I had to thank God, and I have to thank God for every single solitary thing He has brought me through. Because without having all of those things, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't know the same things. I wouldn't feel the same feels. I wouldn't have the children that I have. I wouldn't have the scars that I have that remind me of how strong that I am. I have to thank God for it all. And that's one of the things. It says, I thank you for it all. The good, bad, the ugly, great, and small. The times of victory and when I fall. Like, I don't think people understand how failure can really shape you. It matters so much more than the wins. And I know like Kobe has said things like this before, and Jordan and the name is escaping me right now. David Beckham, it was coming. Like there are sports phenoms that will tell you the same exact thing. The failures, the losses, the times where they truly like wanted to crawl up into a ball and cry because they lost are the things that made those victories so much sweeter and mean so much more. Because all of it, the wins, the losses, the the hurts, the gains, the all of it made that moment possible. And once I started remembering that it was a blessing and not a curse. And there was always, no matter how pain something was, no matter how painful it was, there was always a reason why. I started trying to look for the reason why. That reason why led me here to give as much to my fellow fools as I can. Because when I say my fine furry friends and that we are, this is God for fools, I'm a fool too. Like I said, this first way back 2024, like I am foolish as well, and I make this for all of us. This playlist of songs really began to shift and solidify the healing that I had been through. And I'm just really grateful to share it with you. So click the link down the bottom and get that playlist. But, you know, to that point, it is time that we come to an end. But understand and remember that life is not a dress rehearsal, it is your final performance. Because God gave you home. So use it and live it, doing the things you love. Speaking of love, we wish you happiness, but above all else, we wish you peace. You have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.